2023 Mercedes-Benz GLC-Class revealed as an evolutionary step forward. Mercedes bestseller gets bigger and adds a bunch of tech, but doesn't rock the design boat. This is the redesigned 2023 Mercedes-Benz GLC 300, and it's a vital redesign for Mercedes, because the GLC-Class is the company's best-selling model. We're seeing the new SUV in its base GLC 300 rear-wheel drive model, and GLC 300 4MATIC trims first, but Mercedes has more electric range to launch for 2024. Plus, AMG variants will be joining the fray later, too. As for what's new with the base GLC 300, there's a lot to get to. As vehicles tend to do these days, this GLC generation is bigger than the last. Overall length is up 2.4 inch, and rear track width is up by 0.91 inch, however, overall width remains the same. Mercedes says the size increase benefits rear cargo capacity, as it's up by 1.8 cubic feet versus its predecessor, which had more space than its numbers indicated. Rear legroom is generally static, seeing a 0.1 inch increase. The exterior design doesn't rock the boat, but Mercedes said the changes it made emphasize the vehicle's width more. Plus, wider rear taillights are connected by a handle of sorts to give the rear a stretched look. The usual black plastic cladding is present if you want it, but opt for the AMG line, and Mercedes paints those wheel arch liners in body color for the first time. You can see what that looks like in the white car pictured in the gallery. If you've seen the interior for the new C-Class, then you've essentially seen the new GLC's interior, too. The pair look remarkably similar in photos. A big, vertically oriented 11.9-inch infotainment system sits in the middle and is canted toward the driver. Meanwhile, a wide 12.3-inch screen floats in the dash as an instrument cluster. It's all running the latest version of MBUX software. Wide expanses of trim are splashed across the rest of the visible dashboard, and air vents inspired by the engine nacelles of aircraft are positioned throughout. As for what's making the new GLC 300 go, a new 2.0-liter turbocharged engine with mild hybrid assistance is the standard powertrain setup. It's Mercedes' latest 2.0-liter turbo, and it's the same one as is found in the C-Class, featuring a new twin-scroll turbocharger developed in collaboration with the Mercedes-AMG Formula One team. The 48-volt system uses an integrated starter generator (ISG) that supplies a boost at lower RPMs. The new ISG improves start-stop smoothness and also facilitates gliding, when possible, shutting the engine down at speed when it's not necessary.
L system output is 258 horsepower and 295 pound-feet of torque. That's 22 pound-feet of torque more than the previous GLC. Shifting is handled by an updated 9-speed automatic transmission. It's adapted for use with the new ISG, as it houses the electric motor and power electronics in the transmission housing. The all-wheel drive system is also updated, and the new front axle allows higher torque levels to be transferred forward. Underneath, the new GLC is sporting a new foo that promises better handling and comfort. There is no air suspension option for this generation GLC 300. It definitely wasn't a popular option before, so it's a passive-only suspension system. However, the 4MATIC version features an off-road driving mode, downhill speed regulation, and Mercedes transparent hood technology that allows you to see the ground directly underneath the hood via camera. European spec GLC models gain the option of rear wheel steering that is able to turn the rear wheels up to 4.5 degrees, but Mercedes isn't making it an option in the United States, citing lack of demand in this size of vehicle. Efficiency and noise comfort both improve thanks to a better coefficient of drag. It's been reduced from 0.31 to 0.29 for the new GLC. Every area of the car has been scrutinized for better noise comfort in the cabin. Mercedes says that it's used learnings and tech from the latest S-Class to help improve the GLC. As one specific example of innovation, Mercedes moved the side mirrors to the door panel, which it says is a more favorable position for wind noise and aero. Of course, the new GLC is loaded with driver assistance systems. Improvements from the previous generation are numerous. The active distance assist can now detect and react to stationary objects at speeds up to 60 miles per hour now, up from 35 miles per hour. The active steering assist features better lane detection, better cornering performance on back roads here. When it does go on sale, Mercedes says it will adopt the new company strategy of offering various trims with differing levels of equipment, therefore greatly reducing the number of individual options you can select or not select. Of course, you'll still be able to customize the usual exterior color, wheel option, interior upholstery and trim,